Email marketing strategy the right way. When you use email marketing the right way in your business, it helps you to command attention, to build an audience, to nurture relationships with potential clients, to create emotional connection, and to drive conversion into clients, advocates, and ambassadors for what it is that you do. That really is the power of email marketing. When you get your email marketing strategy right, this is exactly what it should be doing in your business. There's a way for you to deliver email marketing, a right way for you to do it. And that's exactly what I'm going to share with you right now. Hey, I'm Colin Scotland. I'm a marketing coach, and today I'm going to share with you the right way to approach marketing strategy with email. Email is such a powerful tool when it comes to creating an audience, building an asset that is your email list that you can monetize and grow your influence, your impact, and your reach with your message in the world. It remains to be one of the most powerful tools that you can use as you seek to amplify your message to the world. So how do you do email right? Well, there's a very simple way that I'm going to share with you today that you can use to ensure that you are getting the very most out of your efforts with email marketing. It's super simple. We look at 3 levels of conversion. Ultimately, if you think about all of the activity that you do from a marketing perspective, it's there to facilitate the conversion of your clients from not knowing who you are to literally waving the flag from the rooftops, shouting loud about how powerful your transformation is and how amazing it has been to work with you. That's the spectrum that we are moving along in our marketing. And so therefore it makes great sense for us when we talk about email marketing to think about that spectrum. It's called the customer journey. When we look at the customer journey, it runs from people who don't know who we are to raving fans, advocates, ambassadors at the other end. And there is a definite process. There is a specific route that people take. And generally it's classified as awareness, consideration, decision, advocacy. So there are portions, and you'll have heard lots of different ways maybe of how these sections of the journey are mapped out, but they all mean the same thing. Attract, engage, convert, awareness, interest, desire, action. All of these different methodologies, frameworks are just alternative examples of how to break down that thing that is the customer journey. And email plays such a pivotal role in moving people along on the journey. When it comes to email specifically, I'd like you to think in 3 main ways. Think about that journey from completely unaware to ambassador, advocate, partner of your brand, of what it is that you do. People that want to shout from the rooftops, refer people, repeat purchase, all of those cool things that come from having strong emotional connections with the people that it is that you serve. And so think of email in terms of traffic. So everything that's happening at the top of the funnel where people are unaware of who you are. People don't know how amazing your services are yet. Traffic, level 1. Next is leads. Leads are people who've come into your world and they've taken the first step. They're not clients yet, but they've maybe downloaded a lead magnet. They've subscribed to your newsletter. They've become part of your world and given you their email address in exchange for that. This is where we use things like lead magnets or opt-in bribes or freebies. You may have heard the term in many different ways. Things like webinars and info sessions and video content, training courses, mini courses, workshops, challenges. All of these things are used as ways of making a conversion from traffic to lead. The final step is clients. So when it comes to email marketing strategy, think about how you communicate with each of those 3 groups that span the entire customer journey, remember, from completely unaware to advocate and partner and ambassador of your brand. How do you communicate to traffic, to leads, to convert them, and to clients to convert them? That's exactly what we're going to walk through now in today's video. So firstly, what is a conversion? Well, a conversion is quite simply the movement from one state to another on the customer journey. So traffic that visits your website converts when they download a lead magnet, for example. They download your freebie, enticing free offer that gets them into your world in exchange for an email address. That's a conversion. If you look at the number of people that visit the opt-in page for your lead magnet, and then you look at the number of people that opted in, the percentage there is a conversion. 100 people visit the page, 20 people opt in. That's a 20% conversion rate. These are numbers that marketers like me are obsessed with. What are the conversion rates? What's happening? How are we moving people along? And it's all about moving people along that customer journey path from unaware to advocate, ambassador, partner. And I'll keep re-saying it, right? So just to kind of drum it home to you how important it is. And in that, when it comes to email, it's vital that you look at where are they at in the journey. Put yourself constantly in their shoes and really understand where they are emotionally, mentally in that space, in that headspace, working their way towards becoming a client. So the first level of conversion is traffic. We convert traffic into leads. And when it comes to email, the email here is used to support your lead magnets, your freebies, and do that initial nurturing. Now, quick misconception here. Most people think you deliver a lead magnet, you have a welcome sequence, and that churns out clients at the other end. It doesn't. There's a better way to do it, and I'm going to share that with you right now. The best way is to take a modular approach to delivering your lead magnets that extends the journey that they're on. Think about it. If I download a product that helps me with X, and then you start nurturing me to your paid product, there's a disconnect. If I download a product that's X and your follow-up email is directly about and related to X, hey, how did you get on with X? Hey, I made you a video. I'd like to show you some more about how X can help you to achieve this, that, and the other, right? And then you make an invitation for them to take the next steps. There's a little micro nurture process that's going on here. I call it the lead magnet delivery sequence. And the lead magnet delivery sequence happens before you get to your main welcome nurture sequence. That's the email sequence that builds a relationship and converts people to paying clients alongside the lead magnet delivery sequence. So for every lead magnet, I would encourage you to create lead magnet delivery sequence. It is beyond simple, and the formula is as follows. You deliver the lead magnet, the thing that they've asked for, the thing that they've requested when they've given you their email address, in email 1. In email 2, you knock them off their feet with more value. And here is where you get very specific and you think about that person who has just gotten hold of that free thing that you've given them. They've got it in front of them, whether it's a video, a PDF, I'm holding it like it's a book, right? Whether it's a video, a PDF, it doesn't matter. You consider that person where they're at in that journey and you say to yourself, how do I help this person get the most out of this? How do I help them to go further, faster, deeper with this piece of content that I know will help them and move them along that path? And so often what I'll do here is I'll have my clients create a walkthrough video. So literally recording the screen using Loom or Ecamm Live or one of these softwares that allows you to speak to the camera and record what you're looking at the same time as sharing information, and just help them for a period of time that allows you to create that emotional connection, allows them to see you, to look you in the eyes and create that person-to-person connection, lets them know that you're there to help. Not only that, you actually help. As 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐵 calls it, it's called the advanced strategy of preeminence. You prove and show your worth and your value up front before money has changed hands. So this is really a powerful, massively powerful extension of what the lead magnet does, because you are enriching the journey for those people based on the free thing that you've given them on the lead magnet. So the lead magnet alone often isn't enough. This is the first and most powerful step in creating that deepened relationship that leads to a conversion. So that's the more value email. And then finally, we offer help. So we send an email that essentially says, hey, how did you get on with the video? What did you make of what I said at minute 4? Because that was really pivotal in you getting the most out of that thing that you've just downloaded. And this is part of my coaching program where we go into this in so much more detail. You can get to where you want to go so much faster. And then there's an invitation. In marketing, we call it a call to action. There's a call to action for them to leapfrog the thing that I'm going to talk about next, the welcome sequence, leapfrog that and go straight to your core offer or the next offer in your value ladder, monetization piece. So there's an opportunity for the right person at the right time to convert. And here you can measure conversions again, right? You can measure the conversions from the CTA email to paying client. Everybody is going to be at their own stage in the journey with, like all of us, all of the stuff going on in the world, right? All of the stuff going on in their life, the circumstances, the timing, all of these things that you can't control. So don't try to. Just make sure that you set up a pathway for that customer journey to be as smooth as possible. If I get to this point and you've helped me and I'm like, wow, I want more of this person's help, and you offer the help, it's there. You've made the ask, okay? You've made the ask. You've given me an invitation. So this is why this lead magnet delivery sequence, this triad of 3 emails, is immensely powerful in creating that initial connection, helping them to go further, faster, deeper, and then enriching that connection and allowing them to take that next step if it's appropriate, if it's the right timing for them. Okay? That's the first part. That's your strategy for the first part of the 3-part process when it comes to email marketing. And this can be repeated for every single lead magnet in your world. We've attracted leads into our world now. We've converted traffic to leads. The goal of email marketing when it comes to leads is to create that emotional connection, build that relationship, and nurture your audience so that they begin to know you, they begin to like you, they begin to trust you, so that they are far more likely when the timing's right that they will convert. Okay? And this is a very simple process that I use to nurture leads. This is done by email. This is done on autopilot after people have been through the lead magnet delivery sequence. And so here what we do is we go through a process of connection and relationship building. We share your story of origin that creates a real sense of, this person really sees me, they understand me, and they know where I'm at because they've been there, they've been in my shoes, they know what it feels like. In making that emotional connection with people, resonating with them, and them knowing that you see them, you understand them, it creates connection. It creates that emotional connection necessary in order for them to see and view you as the pathway to their transformation, to what it is they're looking to achieve. So you can go on, and I'm not going to go through the whole sequence here, but essentially you build connection, build relationship. There is a definite process where you give more value, you bust myths, you let them have aha moments. Oh wow, I thought email marketing was sending a newsletter out every single week. It ain't that, right? That's an example of how you reframe and change the way that people think through your value-driven content. Okay? Just like I'm trying to do in this video here. You can also allow them to see and visualize success for themselves by showing them examples of what success looks like, by presenting to them people who've had the very same success. Here is Jane Doe, and Jane was struggling with exactly this same thing, and now Jane is in this place of paradise where she is living life like she never dreamed possible, and it's all because of the process that we went through together. And then you can introduce the process into the mix, right? So you can show them how they can get to that place of paradise for them with your product or service. And of course, in marketing, everything leads towards and edges and inches them towards that all-important conversion. So we make an offer, we present the offer, we make an offer, we make an invitation for them to have more transformation with our paid products, with our paid services. And that's how we nurture leads with email marketing. When it comes to clients, email marketing is so powerful in helping you in 5 core areas. The first of those is customer service. How did we do? Could we do better? Where can we improve? How can we make this transformation better and richer for you and for those that follow you? So there's an opportunity there for you to metaphorically put your arm around your clients, show them that you care. You wouldn't believe how blown away your clients will be when you take the time after they've paid you money and you've delivered your service. You take the time to check in. Hey, how's it going? How did we do? How are you with this? Where are you with this on this journey? That proves that you care. It proves that you're genuinely there to serve them and help them in their continued journey. So the first of the 5 is customer service. Next, repeat purchase. So scalable businesses are created not by so many new people coming into the mix and new sales. Businesses are scaled and built by repeat purchase, by referrals, by sharing, recommendation, by the momentum that is created when you create a community around what it is that you do. And so the client-based emails are all about encouraging repeat purchase. Yes, by asking, but also by presenting options. Did you know that with what you've just done, the next logical step is, and that leads to a product. So again, can you see how at every phase here, we are constantly referring back to that all-important customer journey? And so repeat purchase, testimonials, the power of social proof. Wow, the more people that you can get saying how amazing your transformation has been, the more clients they're going to convert at the front end as a result, because you're proving your worth through the words and the testimony of other people. You can encourage referrals, social sharing, and all kinds of wonderful engagement that happens after the purchase that leads people to become ambassadors, partners, and referral partners for you. And of course, you can keep that audience re-engaged to encourage this thing as a cycle. So clients can repeat purchase. You have a bank and an audience of people that love what you do, have been delighted by the transformation that you've delivered, and you just grow and grow and grow. As your offers develop and evolve, you've got an audience of people that come along on that evolution journey with you, that you can present these new ways of transformation to them. And that is how email marketing strategy truly helps you to build a scalable business. It doesn't matter whether you are just starting out or you're already at 10 million. The mechanics, the strategy that we've gone through here is the same, because it all focuses on one thing, the customer journey, and how we make conversions happen at each of those core areas: traffic, leads, clients.